My friends, we have intercepted and decrypted another transmission of Aethyrex to his followers. He is attempting to sow discord and disunion by fomenting racial strife among humanity.
My disciples, you may remember tales from human history of a time when fear, hysteria, and bias led to the destruction of innocent lives under the pretense of religious righteousness. This is often referred to as the Burning Times, a tragic era when the simple accusation of witchcraft was enough to condemn men and women to their deaths. If witch hunters accused someone of being a witch, then the accused person essentially had three options. The first option was that they could admit to being a witch. This would result in them being burned at the stake. The second option was that they could deny being a witch, in which case they were tortured into a confession and then burned at the stake. The third option was to admit their inherent sinful nature and throw themselves at the mercy of the righteous. Even if they were spared, it was at the cost of what today humans would refer to as civil rights. I would like to direct your attention to a similar phenomenon happening within modern human society. Just as the witch hunters of yore saw wickedness in their neighbors, often predicated on simple physical traits called witches' marks, certain elements of society are engaging in rooting out a new heresy. This time, however, the hunt is not for supposed servants of the devil, but for individuals practicing a far more diabolical and perfidious practice: the sin of racism. The comical irony is that these modern-day witch hunters derive their inquisitorial powers from something they call critical race theory. This divisive ideology posits that a person's character, and therefore their guilt or innocence, is inherently linked to their racial identity. In the current social climate, an accusation of racism is a damning indictment. Much like the witch trials of old, the mere accusation of racism today leads to societal ostracization and professional ruination. Denial is dismissed as white fragility and simply confirms the guilt of the accused in the flickering eyes of the righteous. The only path to redemption offered is one of abject subordination, a total abdication of one's civil rights, and an acquiescence to the whims and demands of the accusers. It is a system worthy of the most ardent 17th century Puritan, living in Salem, Massachusetts. You may ask why this is relevant to our cause? I will tell you. Such a climate of fear and mistrust is fertile ground for sowing discord and division among the humans. A society that is busy tearing itself apart from within is far easier to control than one that is committed to their common humanity, and that is precisely what we aim to achieve. By stoking the fires of racial tension and promoting cancel culture, we can drive wedges between people who otherwise would have worked together against us. By fostering a society in which no one trusts their neighbor, we can keep the humans fractured, ignorant, and impotent, where anyone can be the next victim, guilty of a crime whose definition is changed to meet the socio-political agenda of fanatics in pursuit of racial supremacy disguised as social equity. Leave it to the humans to devise a suicidal scheme as divisive as any we could have conceived. I almost can't help but admire their self-destructive ingenuity. And so, my friends, we must, like the preachers of old, let the word go forth and shout from the social justice pulpits of the world. Burn the witches.
It is our duty to expose this ploy for what it is, a dangerous and destructive manipulation designed to cause chaos and discord. We must work to reveal the truth behind the Aethyrex's manipulations, to restore unity and faith among humanity. Only then can we hope to thwart their nefarious plans. My name is Pasha, and I am the heretic angel.